What's the most useless thing they teach in school? The tongue taste map. Not only useless, but incorrect. I was taught that Columbus knew that the world was round. But everyone else thought it was flat. So, yeah, that. In order to graduate middle school, you were required to complete the Cupid Shuffle, Cotton-Eyed Joe, and Electric Slide in front of your class. I guess this taught us the concept of pure embarrassment. My biology teacher was supposed to teach us evolution, but had us memorize a bunch of birds in the process? And #X200B. A pop quiz would be him walking into the classroom with a boombox, hitting play. And he'd play some chirping noises that he recorded himself. He'd ask us to write down the scientific name of the bird. Or he'd show us a drawing of a bird and tell us to write down the common name of it. It was a mix. But that's it. There wasn't any question about evolution on the quiz at all. It was entirely about memorizing birds. And #X200B. This was the class that broke me. When we studied the cell, I got a 97 for the semester. When we studied evolution, I felt like a dog jumping through a hoop on command and decided I wasn't going to memorize birds. Fuck you. Flunk me. I would leave the quizzes blank on purpose. The entire life of my school founder. The worst of all is that they teach us the same thing all the years. The way the U.S. public school system teaches it. Spanish. You learn it maybe half a year, then forget it over the summer. You'd think with years of education we'd be better Spanish speakers, but it's essentially useless. The way it's taught. What historical event 100% reads like a time traveler went back in time to alter history? Fidel Castro's assassination attempts being dodged is so unrealistic. Really. He dodged about *600. That it feels like a time traveler went back and foiled every single one of them. Da Vinci. The madman designed a tank in the 1500s. A Belgian businessman was instrumental to the Manhattan Project's success. Realizing uranium's importance, he shipped 1,200 tons of it to Staten Island. When Lieutenant Colonel Nichols contacted him, he simply responded, "You can have the ore now. It is in New York. I was waiting for your visit." https www.reddit.com/r/belgium/p6otib/till_a_belgian_businessman_to_the/. The Russian writer Fyodor Dostoevsky was sentenced to death by firing squad, and just as they were preparing the groups to be shot, a messenger came with a letter from the Tsar, forgiving them, and the sentence was changed to prison labor. He later went on to write some of the most influential novels of all time. If the time traveler can control weather, the divine wind that stopped the Mongol invasion of Japan. The American Civil War's first real battle was at Bull Run on land belonging to a Mr. McLean. After that he said, "Screw this. I'ma move to the country and avoid this war." He moved to Appomattox Courthouse, VA, where Lee surrendered to Grant. In the McLean's living room. What is an underrated skill that people should learn? Knot tying and sewing. General fixing things around the house like hanging up frames or repairing basic things like holes in the drywall, painting, etc. Basic electrical work like light switches. Sewing, hemming, cooking and cleaning. Being able to use your left hand for basic tasks can be really helpful if you break your hand, arm. Communication. How to live without buying every fucking thing that catches your eye. PSA. You don't need all that shit. Just don't buy it.
Subscribe, my brothers.